You literally can't go above it. For real? After weeks of negotiations and one of the largest trades in NFL history, the Seahawks... Wow. That's crazy. I was really not expecting him to get traded. The trade is pending a physical and Wilson's approval. I'm really surprised. Like, see, that was the whole thing. Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson didn't seem to, like, be wanting to, like, move on, almost. But John Schneider seemed like he really wanted to, like... I don't know, man. John Lynch, when a quarterback-needy team realize they won't be able to get... That's really crazy. I really can't believe that they're... So they're just... I can't believe it, because... You keep around... I just don't get it. You keep around fucking... Pete Carroll all this time just to trade Russell Wilson. Ah, my Batman day. That's crazy. This team is out of their mind. There's really nothing you can do. You could, like, be irritated. You could do whatever. It's just like... And Stone Cold apparently has accepted Kevin Owens' invitation to WrestleMania, so hopefully they have a match or something. Bro, what the fuck? I wonder what they got. Aaron Rodgers to the Packers, yeah, now the Seahawks. That's so dumb. That's the dumbest part, is you got rid of a quarterback. Now you got rid of him a year late, and last year... If we would have done it... There's so many problems with this. The Seahawks are just incompetent. I think I'm just at the point where I believe that John Schneider and Pete Carroll are super incompetent. You get rid of your quarterback a year late, so now who do you draft? You're going to draft Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett or somebody like that? Like, come on, bro. And Pete Carroll's not even going to stick around long enough for a fucking rebuild. Pete Carroll has literally set this team back. All of them. All of them. All of them should be fucking shamed, to be honest. I don't even know what else to say other than that. All of them should be ashamed. That's crazy. I hope he does really well in Denver. Honestly, Denver, it's so weird because, like, back in the day, if I would play like a Russell Wilson career mode or something, and eventually like I'd just be tired of looking at the Seahawks uniforms and shit like that, I would usually play with him on like Denver or maybe Green Bay or something, because he used to be in Wisconsin. But Denver was a place that I would play with him. Like, I literally can specifically remember me having like Russ in like a Denver uniform. I hope he does well. I just don't see that as a big upgrade. So now tell me, does Denver have a better offensive line than the Seahawks? Probably not. If anything, they're about even, which is like average. And the receiving core isn't better in Denver. They have good receivers, but Cortland Sutton and them aren't better than fucking DK and Tyler. I don't know. Damn, we're gonna get Russ versus Mahomes twice this year. That's crazy. Alright, let me get out of here because I don't know how to work this. It's already marked on the map. I'm literally just shocked. Not even like shocked, I guess, because I'm literally like, I'm not stunned to silence. I'm more just, I guess, I don't know what I am. I'm just sad, I guess, in a way, that it's over. Especially after that year. I mean, the Seahawks are dead. But, outside of that, I don't know. Damn, and the Broncos come to Seattle. That's crazy. I just am just so we better have got a lot. That's the other thing. We had so much cap space to make it like one more run at least, especially after you already fucking went all in. Like when you already go, bro, I'm so fucking mind blown right now. I don't even understand. How are there 5 people here? What are you even watching? I've just been here fucking talking about Russell. Like, I don't understand. I was just supposed to have a good day and enjoy the fact that there's a fucking Batman movie on tonight. And the Seahawks trade Russell Wilson a year late. If you were going to do it, you do it last year when you had 5 first-round quarterbacks. Or you just wait till next year now that you have $40 million in cap space. And he broke his hand this season. I just can't. I just can't. John Snyder and Pete Carroll are just the fucking... Oh my god! It just gets worse every second I think about it. It just gets worse. Who the fuck is gonna be... You're gonna tell me that this is gonna make DK happy? Or that DK's not gonna want to leave now in like a year? Who's gonna be throwing to him? Oh my god, it's a dumpster fire. Bobby Wagner's probably gone too. We'll go from having one of the best linebacking cores to one of the worst in a couple seasons. Oh my god, I can see my life flashing before my eyes. Mental breakdown. This can't be real life. This can't be fucking real life. Why are there 8 of you here? What the fuck? How does that happen? How do you trade this man a year late? Oh my god. These motherfuckers. It can't be serious. You can't be fucking serious. Like, I just don't understand. I need to smoke.
How? Well, if you're fucking here, I'd greatly appreciate a fucking follow. I've just gotten probably the worst news of the last, I don't know, 2 years of my life since fucking... I mean, I've had worse shit than this going on in my life, obviously. But the fact that they just traded Russell Wilson away in one of the years where you have no quarterbacks available. We have, like, what the... You traded first-round picks for Jamal Adams. So you're going to tell me that Jamal Adams is worth Russell Wilson with the amount of picks you're going to recuperate. Oh, my fucking God! Ah! How? How does that happen? How do you go to this? Oh, it can't be real. Oh, it can't be real. God, yo! Nothing's even come out about what they've gotten yet, but what could you have possibly gotten that would be worth it? This organization bet on Pete Carroll and John Schneider over fucking Russell Wilson. The exact outcome I don't think any Seahawks fan wanted. Wow. I would just like for the record to state, right here, what's today? The day it happened. On Tuesday, March 8th, 2022. Me and a majority of Seahawks fans around the world not only condone this move, hate this move, think it's a terrible move for the Seahawks moving forward. All blame should be put on two people, John Schneider and Pete Carroll, who for some fucking reason, I just can't believe. What could you have possibly gotten? I just don't understand. Well, they've completely just given up. It's just such a weird year to decide that you've given up when... I'm just so confused about so many things. You make this decision. Can I get somebody Drew Lock? Drew Lock? Oh my God! Bro, if your long-term plan is Drew fucking Lock, I retire as a football fan. I'm watching now as a pure spectator. Oh, you can't be real. This is like, oh my God. You didn't even have to be a good franchise. You got lucky. You draft Russell Wilson in the 3rd round. He takes you to the promised land with an amazing defensive staff that you also got lucky with, because if you would have known that Cap Chancellor was that good and you would have known that Richard Sherman was that good, you probably wouldn't have gotten them in the 5th and 6th fucking round. Fuck you, Jerry. Agreed, sending 9-time Pro Bowler massive haul, including multiple first-round picks, plus additional players and picks per sources. And And in a year where there's going to be only one quarterback in the entire fucking NFC that's arguably better than Russell Wilson, you trade him to the AFC. I'm stunned. I'm truly stunned. Last year, I would have been able to make a lot more sense out of it when we had less cap space and the competition was tougher with Tom Brady there and all this other shit going on. But now every quarterback's just getting older. Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins, all of them are just getting older. This is the first time Russell Wilson's ever missed games. You saw how bad it was without him. And you think this is a roster ready to move on without your starting quarterback. Bro, I can't. Drew Lock, he's probably not even going to make it to this. That's the craziest part. Drew Lock is going to be a part of this trade, and he might as well have the equivalent of like a 7th round future fucking 5-year pick. Because Drew Lock has Geno Smith has a better chance of starting than Drew Lock does. Talk about Drew Lock. Drew Lock's going to hold the fucking clipboard for Geno Smith. This is a dark day. This is a dark day, Cannonballs. A truly dark day in our history has befallen us. I hope for anybody new. I hope you hit that subscribe button or the fucking, what is it, a follow button? I don't even know anymore. I think I'm about to fucking, I'm malfunctioning. There's a malfunction at the junction. Nah, I'm not even like, I don't know. In a way, I'm annoyed. I'm upset. I'm a lot of things, but at the same time, one of them is, I guess, if I'm mad at like the organization, but I'm not like mad in general. It just sucks. But this last year really helped me prepare for life without Russell Wilson. So if that was their goal, they did a good job at it. Pete Carroll is going to absolutely get exposed this season for how overrated he has been because he got Russell Wilson to fall into his laps. Into his lap, I mean. That's really all I can say. Like, literally, that's all I hope for. I hope for, like, a situation like what happened in fucking, what's it called? Tampa. I hope Russ goes right to Denver and wins the Super Bowl, like, literally his first season. And not only shuts up a ton of doubters, but, like, literally shows fucking the idiots in the front office and the idiot fucking owner. That was really it. That's the worst part. That's literally the worst part for any Seahawk fan. Our franchise didn't get worse because we hired some bad GM. I mean, yes, at this point, our GM and our coach are obviously past the point of knowing what the fuck they're doing. But they had a good run for at least a little while. But regardless of that, the worst part about it is none of that is what got us into super trouble. The worst part is what got us into trouble was the fact that our fucking great owner, we had one of the best owners in the entire NFL, and he passes away, and now we're fucking stuck in limbo. With basically Pete Carroll and John Schneider running the show. Mainly with Pete Carroll running the show more than anybody. They're going to get slaughtered this year. They, like, I don't even understand. Like, do they not realize, like, they must feel so comfortable with their jobs because of Jody Allen that they are literally, like, because you don't make a move like that unless you're super comfortable in your job because That's the only thing I can think of. No, you know what? I just thought of that. If Russell Wilson stays healthy and they don't win a Super Bowl for another season, who do they look at? Unless Russell has a horrible performance, they're gonna look at Pete and John. Now, if Russell's not there, then that buys Pete more time to be like, oh, well, we need to rebuild this, and we don't have the right quarterback yet, and all this other shit, bro. I don't want to hear that. Literally, he's so grimy. I just can't believe it. I hope Russ really rocks shit over there in fucking Denver with an offensive coach for the first time in his NFL career. Thank you, Russ. That's really all I can say. It was a great fucking 10 years. I don't see the Seahawks going anywhere for the next couple seasons without him unless we stumble upon some crazy trade or some quarterback who's just like Russell Wilson and all of a sudden is 1,000 times better than you would have thought he was. Man. I really would have never thought they would be dumb enough to trade him this year. Because picks are just that. They're literally a luck of the... You never know. You could literally pick the best talent ever possible, and then he could never play a fucking solitary down for you because he gets into some accident or does something stupid off the field. You have no idea how these people are going to turn out. You can't bank your entire future on, oh, but look at these picks. I'm just... Wait, is this the same one I was looking at earlier? No. It is? I still don't know how to do it, though. The fuck? Nah, bro, I'm honestly lost with what to do with this one anyway. Watch your head, the 3 lights. There's not another way up there, is there? Alright, you're going a little crazy, buddy. Crash already! Such a dark day in Seahawks history. I literally think this could be this could be known as the day that they got themselves fired. It's either going to come down to that or it's going to be the day that they save themselves another couple years, depending on how this owner is. Man, what a fucking shame. There's nothing the Broncos could give the Seahawks that makes it worth it. Yeah, 100%. That's exactly how I feel. Literally, in a fucking year where the best quarterback available literally, in a year where the best quarterback available is fucking what, Jimmy G? You decide to move on from your amazing, like, from the best quarterback you've ever had in your career. Not your career, from the best quarterback you've ever had in your franchise. I was told the Seahawks liked Malik Willis and Sam Howell at the Combine. Yeah, it's looking like a real possibility that like a Malik Willis or somebody like that could end up in Seattle. Oh, it's Shelby Harris. We got D lineman Shelby Harris. Is there anything else? Any more news? Yep, not seeing anything more. It looks like Shelby Harris and fucking... Shelby Harris and Drew Lock look like the only two names out there right now. And multiple first round picks, thank God. Multiple people we can try and turn into the next Russell Wilson. Like, that's so fucking dumb. Literally. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to find the next quarterback that can play as well as Russell Wilson did for you. So that's what you're... Oh, I can't. Whatever, hopefully he gets paid in Denver. Man, depressing. Man, fuck Jody Allen. Like, honestly. Sell the fucking team. Sell the team. This shit is so stupid. I'm literally just speechless. Like, what do you even have to, what is there to say at this point? You literally would rather bank on Pete Carroll as a head coach than Russell Wilson. Like, I just can't. And fuck Jody Allen, fuck John Schneider, and fuck Pete Carroll. That's really all I ever had to say. They just don't give a fuck. Shit just put me in a terrible mood. Just because, like, the fact that after all this time they still pick them when it's so clear that they have no clue what the fuck to do. Like, it's been so obvious to any Seahawks fan watching for years now. We got Noah Fant too, but who cares? Who gives a fuck? We got like a whole receiving core and no fucking good quarterback to throw it to. You fucking get all those picks to try and find a guy like Russell Wilson. Like, it's so dumb. Whatever, bro. There's just nothing to say. Like, only teams that have a quarterback would understand. Now, like, this is the type of reaction you get, like, exactly like Ty Schmidt when they drafted Jordan Love. But at least it wasn't officially over. He just got signed to a new fucking deal. Like, this shit just blows my mind when you just have such an inept office that literally would rather fucking keep their own job for a little while longer than try and be successful right now. So they could buy themselves another year or two of like, oh, but Jody, you wouldn't understand. Now that we have this new quarterback, it's going to take us a few more years to get it to progress. Fuck off. Noah Fant, Drew Lock, and Shelby Harris. 3 people who have like never played in a fucking playoff game before in their life. We could have got Akeem Hicks last year, and he could have went to fucking Chicago or something, and then we would have had a top pick. We could have got like Justin Fields, and instead, now we ain't got Dick, we got Drew Lock. Fuck off. Literally, we could have picked any quarterback last year except for like the top 2. Because we were never going to get the Trey Lance pick. Because we were never going to trade Mayer. And we were probably never getting Trevor Lawrence. Or not Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, we were never getting Trevor Lawrence. I don't even know if we would have drafted Zach Wilson. Because that would just be so weird to go from one small quarterback named Wilson to another one. But fucking, you could have literally had your pick between Justin Fields, Mac Jones, a couple other guys. But instead you wait till this year where none of these quarterback prospects, it's like the equivalent of like the Geno Smith or EJ Manuel years. Nobody's talking about these quarterback prospects all season long. Fucking Malik Willis gives away some gear to a homeless person, which is a great gesture. That don't mean I want him throwing balls on my team. It's just crazy to me. I don't know why John Schneider has been so like eager to trade him. He wanted to trade him last year to Chicago, and fucking Pete Carroll said no. Pete Carroll didn't want to do it. We didn't get enough. We better literally be getting like 15 first-round picks or something. Because like, what else would be worth it? Literally, we're going to be irrelevant. Single-handedly in one move, just made ourselves one of the most irrelevant teams in the NFL. Oh, man. Well, congratulations. As a Niners fan, you are free from losing to Russell Wilson multiple times a season. Because Lord knows. I can't wait for the next couple seasons where we go like, what can you go now? Where we go like 9-8 and 8-8 and maybe make the playoffs in like a 7th seed or miss the playoffs barely, don't get a good pick. And then eventually, after like 2 or 3 seasons of that, Pete Carroll just retires. Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. That's too funny, bro. Because he's really not even gonna be there. So you just picked a guy, the oldest coach in the league. Oh, man. Alright. Just because I don't know how much more. Is there anything else I really want to do? I don't think I could do many more Riddler trophies with the fuck agitation mood I'm in. I did a ton of them. Are you gonna break? Yeah, there we go. Check them off. Oh, we got everyone in this? That's good. Didn't even realize. We actually made a good amount of progress, to be honest. What is there? 43 plus another 24. 43 and 24 it was? Yeah, so like 67. That's not that bad. I don't think we want to do any of the... I guess we could end off with a firefighter thing or something. It's crazy. I've been streaming all this fucking time. I had food in front of me. Never ate. Okay. Alright. There's intel.
A GCPD squad car has reported possible gunfire near the docks east of the movie studios. It's believed to be one of the missing fire crew. Proceed with caution. The captors look to be armed.
Where are we going? Damn, man.
I must say, Batman, that I was disappointed by the caliber of scientific research that Simon Stagg's airship.
I just don't see this team being very good. No fan, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. Like, even if that's assuming that Tyler Lockett stays. Because he's older now. He's like 29. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy to help out a developing quarterback.
You know that? No one's out there to save you. Everyone's gone. Gotham's deserted. This city's ours. Screw you. Hey, we got a tough guy. You're a bunch of cowards. It takes all of you to beat up on one man. Believe me, if there was more of you to go around, we'd take one each. But for now, we just make do with the scraps. That sounds like an invitation.
Be my guest.
You know, the sooner you accept the situation, the easier it'll be. I'm not accepting anything. Then dying's gonna be a long, painful process, my friend. And we ain't even started yet.
Okay, that's 2.
I wonder how many of your friends are dead already.
Okay. Make this as easy as possible.
Your crew.
One fell swoop. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Crew left to find.
Damn, now I don't have any jerseys with any current Seahawks.
What about the chief? Still missing. Damn it. You
That
think he's
sucks.
okay, right? I'll find
It's so
him.
crazy,
Don't worry.
bro.
They wanted to take our jobs, Batman. He fought, gave us hope. He even found time for the
Because
victims
literally,
of fire.
my first
Only
ever
last
year,
week I
like
saw him
the
with
first
a
season I ever watched
awful burn scars
football,
over his
like
hands and
often,
face.
wasn't
The kind of
the
person
year
who
that
would cross
like
the
it was
street
like
to
I
ignore
think it was 2
if there
years
was the
before
chief
because
helping.
I think
That's
there was
what
the
he's
Beast
like.
Mode year in
Selfless.
2010,
Wait here.
and then there was like a
An officer's
2011
going to take
season.
you back
I'm
to
pretty sure,
GCPD.
and I don't remember exactly when, but it was whatever year that Marshawn Lynch had the Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl, but he had the Beastquake against the Saints. I think the next season was like I paid a little bit of attention, but not crazily. And then, if I'm remembering it right, it was either. But the first season I watched every single game, like from week 1 to week 17, and then the playoffs, and obviously the preseason, the free agency, like everything where I started really falling in love with it was Russell Wilson's first year. I had no idea how good they were going to be. I didn't even really know who Russell Wilson was until I started watching the preseason games because everybody was talking about Matt Flynn and all that. And just looking back, I can literally still remember the first game. I think we were playing the Cardinals. I can just remember it so vividly, like watching the game, sitting there, and seeing Russ in action for the first time. I remember a lot of the games from that season. I remember a Colts game where we lost to Andrew Luck. I think that was one of our only losses that year. I remember the game where we beat the fucking Patriots that season in a close one. And then we went to the playoffs. We beat RG3 and the Redskins at the time. And then after that, we played the Falcons, and we were gonna beat them. And fucking Pete Carroll calls a timeout to give the kicker a second chance to make it. He does, and it sends us home. And then the next year, we win the Super Bowl. I cried that day when fucking Pete Carroll called that timeout and we lost to the Falcons. I cried. Oh man, good times.
Look in his eye. He would have swapped places with all of us in a heartbeat.
So there's no intel on any of that. It's just somewhere on Founders Island. There's no intel here. I think that's gonna do it. Alright, everybody. If you're new, I'm gonna ask you one more time on this terrible day for us Seahawks fans to please hit that follow button. For all of my friends and close loved ones and everything who's tuned in, love you. And thanks for showing support for everybody who's joined into the stream today. I might be back later on to talk about how Batman went and maybe for some more retrospection on this whole Russell Wilson thing. But for now, I think I'm going to try and take my mind off of it. So I'll see you guys all next time. Have a good one.